late. If they do, could you guys help me out by reminding them, excuse me, to mute?
All
That'd
right.
be awesome.
So two topics today, right? The photo ID thing for
Yep,
for
the DM, the
the
license
lady
plate,
gentleman
and the pregnancy test,
pregnancy test, right?
being offered now for free in bars in Alaska.
I'm for both.
Oh, you gotta stop. No.
Yes,
I'm for
honey.
both.
Hello, Steve. Hello, St. Mary's.
Hello, Steve.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Hey, St. Mary's, do you
Good
have us?
morning.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, awesome, great. Just go ahead and hang out. You guys are in the second block, so we're going to get through our news first, commercial, and then we'll get to you. Sound good?
Sounds good. That's good.
Awesome. All right, Steve, you're good to go for the topics, right?
Which one?
Oh, no. Steve, we've got the DMV story. Are you good for that one, Steve?
Yes.
Welcome, everyone, into the News 4 Forum, the show where you don't just watch, we're asking you to join in. We're talking about hot stories, trending topics, viral videos, and the next generation of the letter to the editor. So let's go ahead and get started. And starting off this morning with a look at what is trending online. Locally, the most read story on mynews4.com is dog killed by rattlesnakes in Sparks. Owner spreads awareness. We've heard a lot about this. Ed Brown says he was walking his dog Chelsea along a trail at Golden Eagle Regional Park in Sparks when it got into a nest of baby rattlesnakes. Veterinarians say in most cases the dog will survive a bite, and unfortunately that's not the case here, and that this case was rare. Department of Wildlife spokesperson Chris Healy recommends dog training classes for people, especially this time of year. All right, this is strange things happening today, but for the lead story on CNN, Fox News, and trending on Twitter, Trademark Board rules against Washington Redskins name. According to Fox, the U.S. Patent Office ruled today that the Washington Redskins nickname is, quote, disparaging of Native Americans, end quote, and federal trademarks for the name must be canceled. Redskins owner Daniel Snyder has refused to change the team's name, citing tradition. All right, now on to our viewer voice segment where we ask you, the viewer, to chat with us about some of the trending topics of the day. You can find these topics on our Facebook page at about 9 o'clock in the morning. We would love to have you live on air with us. All you have to do is have a Google Plus account and circle me, Melissa Carlson. Let me know that you're interested in our stories. All right, our first one for today, a DMV in South Carolina finds itself in the middle of a controversy, and it's all because of a driver's license photo. Angela Rodriguez has the story.
He'll be the first to tell you that it's complicated. Chase Culpepper says that he was worried about passing the test, not taking his photo, but he says that excitement faded when he was told that if he wanted his driver's license, he would have to change his appearance.
For many, driving is a coming of age,
I was nervous for driving school, before the test.
a taste of independence.
I was excited, I guess, like anybody else my age would be.
This cautious young driver aced the test with a perfect score. The photo is what caused a roadblock at the Anderson DMV office.
And she said that I could not wear a disguise to take my photo, and according to her, me wearing makeup would be a disguise, and that I did not look like a boy should.
Chase shared these before and after photos. To him, this was not about deception. He was honest and told DMV employees that he is male. And reluctantly, he took off his makeup so that he could get his first driver's license.
It was very degrading, and I felt I was in shock.
The 16-year-old, once so eager to drive, now regrets changing his look to please the state. He is fighting for the chance to retake his driver's license photo with makeup like he wears every day.
It was incredibly devastating.
For the Culpepper family, it's more than just hurt feelings. They call it discrimination.
This is who he is, and for him to not have makeup on would be a disguise in itself.
State officials say employees were simply following the rules. A policy adopted in 2009 states at no time will an applicant be photographed when it appears that he or she is purposely altering his or her appearance so that the photo would misrepresent his or her identity. The DMV does, however, make exceptions for medical and religious reasons.
I'm sharing my story because I just don't want to see other people like me have to go through this.
What he wants now is to steer the entire state in a new direction, one that takes the focus off of looks and labels, giving special consideration to those who see themselves differently than society dictates.
And because DMV employees followed policy, it does not appear at this point, according to state officials, that Chase will get to retake that photo without a battle. The family says it is considering the possibility of legal action.
That was Angela Rodriguez reporting, asking our Google Plus group, what do you think about it? If they're saying that's the deal, you're going to take your picture as you are. Oh, but he's saying that is how I am. I wear makeup, and that's the deal. In fact, we've heard stories about this before, about the one guy in New Zealand who wore a strainer on his head for religious reasons, he says, was able to take the pictures. Every state's different. Here in Nevada, we've got some pretty stringent laws. They want to put your hair back behind your ears, no smiling, stuff like that. So what do you guys think about it? Do you think that that this teen should have been able to wear makeup? Kim, starting off with you. Kim, you're muted. Go ahead.
I can see it from both sides because the teen is apparently a male who is transgender, and according to the state, it would seem that he was trying to fool the state if he was dressed as a female. So they weren't aware of the transgender apparently, and I can see it from both sides, that both sides have merit.
Kimden, he's not officially made the transformation over to being a woman as of yet, and it's not clear in this as to whether or not he's making those strides, but he's starting off here with what he feels comfortable with, which is makeup. Do you have a problem with it?
Yeah, no, I don't have a problem with the driver here. Especially that's how he appears every day. And women is allowed to wear makeup. Why not this transgender individual? The process that if he had surgery or not really doesn't matter here to me.
Tony, what do we have on Facebook?
Well, Kara says it doesn't matter what he feels. Makeup is not gender specific by definition. Anyone can wear it, just like anyone can wear pants. But Jeffrey says, I've said it before and I'll say it again, you're only the gender you were born as. I'm glad the state forced this man to take his picture with his makeup off.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. An unusual step is being taken in one state to combat some very serious health issues. Alaska is starting a 2-year experiment, putting pregnancy tests in bars to fight the high rate of birth defects. Alaska has the highest rate of fetal alcohol syndrome in the country. According to the CDC, Alaska women of childbearing age are 20% more likely to binge drink than the national average. Beginning in December, free pregnancy tests are going to be available at 20 bars and restaurants in Alaska.
So that women will do the responsible thing when they know they're pregnant. A woman who is in a bar can go into the bathroom and have a free pregnancy test, completely private, no forms to fill out.
Alaska isn't the first place to test out the method. Back in 2012, the Minnesota nonprofit Healthy Brains for Children started offering pregnancy tests for women in upscale bars. Since then, it's expanded to 20 locations in the U.S. and Canada. Asking your Google Plus group, what do you think about this idea? Is taxpayer money going into putting in these pregnancy tests into bars? Like the idea? Not? Would you prefer them to be someplace else other than bars? I don't know. Nate, what do you think?
Well, I think taxpayer money is wasted every day. So, I mean, if it goes to that, I mean, it's not the worst way to spend it. So, I guess if the taxpayers are cool with the funding, then good idea.
Steve, if it helps out one woman or one couple, do you think it's a good thing?
It might be, but I don't know. There's how can they all say that birth defects are related to alcohol? It's not all the time. That's kind of like, you know, California saying that saccharin is a carcinogenic. You know, one rat died out of a million. It's kind of hard to say. If it helps a person, fine. If they want to do it for free and spend the taxpayer money, that's fine. But I don't think that they're going to get very much results out of it.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what the results are that they get out of that. Kim, do you like the idea?
Waste of money. I understand what they're trying to prevent. It's not in providing the pregnancy test in the bar. You need to educate before they go to the bar. Then you won't have to spend the $4,000 on getting the pregnancy test in the bar. It's all about
They were
education.
offered someplace else. I don't know. The bar just seems like it's okay. Go ahead and offer them in the bar. But I hope that they're also offering them at other places as well. That's what I'm hoping. Tony, what do we have on Facebook?
Neil says, you know what a waste of money. The real key is teaching these kids sex ed and to educate yourself. This is just a big waste of money. Give the money to schools to educate more kids, just flat out. But Mark says, you know what about testing before entering the bar?
All right. We'd love to hear what you have to say. You can go ahead and post your comments on our Facebook and our Google Plus page. Coming up next, bring on the poolside parties and trips to Lake Tahoe. But first, make sure that you are swimming safely. Water tips coming up next.
Got to run. Back. See you guys later.
Yeah, I'm going to take off too. I've got a bunch of stuff going on.
Hey, you guys. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. And St. Mary's, welcome in to the show. I need to get a pronunciation for your name. Can you do that for me?
Me. Boy.
Yeah. What?
Sha.
Say it again.
Me. Boy. Sha.
Naboisha.
Ne, like Nevada.
Oh, ne, like Neboisha?
Perfect.
Oh, okay. Ne, boy, sha. And how do you say your last name?
Bikic.
Bikic?
Like CH at the end. Yes.
Say it again for me.
Bikic.
Bikic.
Yes.
Naboishka Bikic. Bikic.
Without K.
Is that I'm sure it's not exact. I'm so
First name
sorry.
without K.
You said the first. You said
Oops,
do it
sorry.
again. St. Mary's, do we have you?
Neboisha.
It's out of focus. If you just want to put like a finger or a hand really close up to the monitor, it'll refocus and just pull, or there you go.
There you go. Okay. Naboisha Bigic. Yay. Welcome back, everybody. Are you prepared for summer? Yeah, but are you safety prepared? Certified personal trainer Naboisha Bigic from St. Mary's Fitness Center joins us with a few tips. Hi, thanks for being with us.
Hello, thank you.
Thank you. All right, so we know the weather's getting warmer. It's going to be really warm this weekend. A lot of people are going to head to the pools, lakes, streams, whatever. And we're here to talk water safety. Tell us a little bit about it.
As you know, swimming is lots of fun, but the drowning represents a real danger. Even the kiddie pool in the backyard can turn out deadly. Even the adults, especially children, young children who know how to swim, can still drown. The drowning is the second most common cause of death from injuries under. And what I would say that hurts most is most of those drowning accidents can be prevented.
Yeah, so that is the sad part, right? There are some safety tips that you would recommend for parents. Tell us about those.
Yes, for parents themselves, obey the posted rules, listen to lifeguards. They actually know what they're talking about. And for parents with children, Few tips: never leave them unattended. It doesn't matter if it is a pool or a river or lake or ocean. Teach your children, teach them how to swim, teach them to always ask permission to go into the water. And young children and inexperienced swimmers, make them wear life jackets. It can be different between life and death.
That's right. As we've heard, unfortunately, in so many cases, a drowning can happen within just seconds. All right, so what are some of the important tips for preventing some other water-related injuries?
Most injuries are related to slips and falls. So if you're by the pool, wear appropriate footwear. The most common actually reason for drowning is alcohol abuse. So you mentioned it earlier. So if you're going to drive, you're not going to drive after drinking. So don't do it after. Don't go swimming after you're drinking. So or drowning. So avoid the drinking in the beginning. But if you have to drink, then don't go swimming.
All right, sounds good. A lot of great tips, especially for this time of year. Thank you so much. We appreciate you being with us. And if you'd like more information, of course, you can always go to stmarysfitness.com. All right, go to Alex with a quick look at our forecast. Hi, Alex.
Oh, Melissa, and the weather we're going to have for the rest of the weekend this weekend would want you to be by the pool or by some type of water. We'll take you out to your forecast after this break.
St. Mary's, thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Practice. Practice pronunciation of my name.
I know that was a tough one. I've had a lot of names, but that's a good one right there. That's a good one to practice. And just real quickly, you guys, St. Mary's, we're still having some audio issues with you. There's a pretty big delay in the audio. I'm wondering how far inside the building is this room that you guys are in? Are you close to a window?
Pretty far. I mean, kind of far. No, we're not close to a window.
I'm sorry, can you tell me that again? No,
We're not very
Amanda. I'm sorry.
close
I'm
to
sorry.
the
Go ahead, St. Mary's. Say it again.
We're not
We can't get your
close
audio.
to a connection better, but I don't know. Yeah.
We'll send you a text message.
Oh, St. Mary. Okay, sorry. Got it. Yeah, really. Send me an email because I can't hear the audio. Okay, thanks, you guys. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Have a good one. Welcome back, everybody. Alex Sachs joins us with a look at our forecast for today. Nice day outside.
It's beautiful out. A lot of sunshine, blue skies.
Yeah.
It's starting to finally feel like we are creeping up on those summer months, and we're just days away from the official start of summer. I know with that cold front, it was a little chilly yesterday and even this morning, but we're going to kick that out of here and get back into the upper 80s. Is that all right with you, Melissa?
I love it.
And we were just talking about water safety, and what a perfect timing for us to have this photo that was sent in to our KRNV News 4 Facebook page. This is our cover photo of the day if you'd like to check it out. This is over at Boca, definitely a hot spot for camping and enjoying some water sports. So thank you so much for sending that in. If you have any photos that you'd like to share with us, please do. Right at the KRNV News 4 Facebook page. Right now we're at 65 degrees in Reno, 66 in Fallon, 80 degrees all the way down in Las Vegas. So they're warming up very nicely, but cooler than what they saw earlier in the month of June rather. So we're pretty much on board with that. The same thing for us, because yesterday we topped out at 69 degrees well below that average. The average high should be about 84 degrees, and then that average low was below as well. But we're going to climb back up into those average temperatures, maybe even be above. I'll show you that in our 7-day forecast in just a bit. But we didn't see any precip recorded at the Reno Tahoe Airport, even though there was plenty of showers in northern Nevada yesterday. Your sunset is at 8:29 this evening. Let's go ahead and show you our satellite radar. We do have a very calm few days ahead of us. It's going to be very quiet and calm, leaving for very clear skies both during the day and at night. And believe it or not, we have very light winds expected in Reno throughout the day today. That's a breath of fresh air, certainly. Once you put your future cast into motion, you can see any of that precip, nothing looks like it'll be dropping in our area anytime soon. At least in the next 48 hours, we are going to be very dry and clear without any cloud cover. So very sunny skies the next couple of days. 66 and 40 for Elko. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly sunny skies. They're still a little cool because of that cold front that moved in yesterday. 78 and 52 for Hawthorne. And then getting into the upper 70s for Fallon, Lovelock. Everyone warming up today, much different than yesterday. Lake Tahoe topping out at 70 degrees with an overnight low of 37 and very sunny skies at the lake. Those winds will calm down too as we head into the afternoon and then maybe pick up this evening, but nothing like we saw earlier this week. 78 and 47 for our capital city today, and they're going to have fairly light winds around the capital as well for the majority of your Wednesday. 74 and 44 for Stead, 76 the high for Spanish Springs today. So everyone really getting into those upper 70s, and Reno is going to be the same, topping out at 79 degrees today with a low of 52. So not quite at that 80-degree mark, but we will get there. And as for the first pitch for the Reno Aces game tonight, it's going to be about 75 degrees at 7:05. So bring a light jacket if you're going to be enjoying the game. As for the rest of your 7-day forecast, we have the upper 80s the next couple of days and sunshine for tomorrow, and then maybe even 90 by the end of the weekend. And that's also going to be the case for Carson City, warming up very, very well. And we also going to have the upper 70s for South Lake Tahoe. So get out and enjoy that this weekend, certainly. But on to the weather video of the day. This is incredible video out of Washington. This is a wildfire burning in central Washington, and it's continuing to spread so far this hour. The so-called Cottonwood 2 fire is burning in Yakima County. Again, that's in Washington. So far, flames have consumed more than 10,000 acres of grass and shrub. About a dozen homes in the rural area are being threatened. More than 100 firefighters, along with helicopters and air takers, are battling the flames. The fire was reportedly started Tuesday when sparks at an informal shooting range ignited dry grass. Melissa?
Oh, that kind of video makes me nervous. I hope it doesn't happen here. All right, Alex, thank you so much. Coming up next, You Rant, We Respond, our version of a letter to the editor when we return. Stay with us. The News 4 Forum. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
It's confusing with switching to prompter and like getting ready to watch the prompter saying.
Yeah. I saw your arm. Come on.
Yeah, because I was like getting ready to read the prompter, but it was a step too soon. Like I hadn't watched the video yet.
Right.
That's hard. First world problems.
Go straight up to 2. Big presso. Yeah, big presso.
You okay there? Alex, what is going on?
Yeah, seriously.
Your equilibrium is not on point today. That's the second time I've seen her almost bite it.
As my dad always told me, you're such a good athlete. You are such a klutz.
Well said.
Oh, I love that. Ay, 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 ay.
Okay. 30.
Welcome back now. Time for your next generation of the letter to the editor. Send us your tweets, your Facebook posts, voicemails, and emails with your opinions or topics that you'd like to see us address here on the forum. All right, Liz writes in on Facebook and she says, go to Lost and Found Pets of Northern Nevada. A local golden retriever was reunited with his family after being lost for 20 months. Very cool story. Thanks for that tip. Lola writes it and says, is there a fire? There's a lot of something at Topaz Lake, smoke or fog. You know, we looked at it and we didn't see anything. We're not sure what it was that you were looking at, but we're asking anybody, if you see something strange out there and you want to ask us about it, if you can, try to snap a picture and send it to us. If you can post it on Facebook, or you can send to us via email. So what is the email? Well, here's how you can sound off. You can tweet us at News4 Forum, tweet me at News4 Melissa. We're also on Facebook and Google+, of course. Email us at forum@mynews4.com, or you can always give us a call, leave us a voicemail. That number, 775-336-MANY, M-A-N-Y. And now in your tech news, Apple has reached a settlement in a class action lawsuit. The terms of the settlement have not been disclosed. The case was scheduled to go to trial in July. Consumers in more than 30 states sued the tech giant for teaming up with publishers and raising the price of iPad ebooks. In 2012, the feds brought antitrust charges against Apple and several publishers on the same issue. Apple lost that case, but plans to appeal the decision, going all the way to the Supreme Court, they say, if necessary. Coming up next, a dog's bark usually annoys humans, but what happens when humans bark back? We'll show you coming up in your viral video. So do we want to kill the tease for noon? Yeah. Sorry, I got clipped off the top. I didn't hear that part.
Yes, she is.
Welcome back, everybody. Finally here on the forum, are dogs communicating with each other when they bark? I mean, you would seem like they are, right?
I think so. It sounds like it sometimes.
Yeah, not just making noise. Well, what happens when a guy talks back to him? What exactly is he saying? Take a look at this. Rudy Rugg, who's a comedian, decided to perform a test. Watch. Rudy literally barked at a bunch of different dogs to see what the pups would react, how they would. Maybe Rudy is saying something not nice to the dogs. Who knows? He could be very rude to them. This guy doesn't like it. He's like, I am out of here. Posted on Monday. This video already has more than 1 million views. You gotta wonder. They're like, who is this person? Thanks.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, what is he saying?
What is
the
he
dogs
saying?
really accepted, others not so much.
Others like, I like it. You can find it on our Facebook page. We'll see you back here, everybody, on News 4 at noon.